It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. For Cleveland, they come in off a win in their last outing against Boston. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like...
There's the dish to Zeller. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Levine kicks to Zhang and stolen by Fry. On the court for Minnesota. Levine is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Gorgie Deng. Then it's Zeller. And it's Muhammad in at the small forward position.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That one is no good. Minnesota leading by 4. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics had a nice performance. He picked up 18 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, G.A.?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight. When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. He's got 26 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Freak. He's got 27. Hickson a screen. Freak kicks to Hickson. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Dellavedova missing. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
A moment here to see the numbers for James. He's putting up 9 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2. He gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, you know, he's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but you can't teach size. So he's a valuable backup for this team in that regard.
Jones checked in for Minnesota. Offensive rebound. And Hickson throws it down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And it's good.
Shaped and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
It got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Freak with it. Now defended by Muhammad. Shumpert passes to Fry. Hits the three-point bomb.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
1:03 left in the third. Levine can't hit. The Cavaliers trailing. Freak with it. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Lays it up and banks it in. Freak's got 8 points here in this quarter. Guys. Close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Charity stripe shot. No luck. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And that one's good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Levine dishes to Muhammad. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 1. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Minnesota also making some changes. Cody Zeller comes in for Marvin Williams. And Jones subbed in for Udrih. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Freak in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cavaliers leading. Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to James. 8 points for J.R. Smith.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Wiggins kicks to Towns. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Some changes for Minnesota. Marvin Williams is checked in for Jang. Bean comes in for Jones. And it's Udrih in for Cody Zeller. Here's Wiggins. Towns. No luck. Good D by Thompson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The screen from Thompson. The drive by Smith. Can't make good off the pick. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now Udrih. Here's Towns. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
To the right side. Love the pass to Freak. And that one goes long.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They sure did. Would have loved to tie it up right there.
LeBron shot is off.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And Udrih kicks to Towns. To tie it up. Count! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Yeah, the step back. And it's Freak missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
This is to Williams. Pass to Wiggins. He kicks it to Levine. Williams a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's a pick by Love. Smith kicks to Freak. Oh. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Wiggins dishes to Towns. Here's Udrih. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Freak. Jumps up. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you've got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you've got to take it and make it.
Here's Wiggins. And Udrich kicks to Towns. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Freak. Gets the game winner to fall.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
And Greg, he knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertip.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And time now to go courtside as we